What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Never Enough Power channel. This is our introduction video. We weren't sure how we wanted to do it. We thought about podcast or just starting off with some builds. I wanted to talk to you a little bit to explain a couple things. We're not professionals at anything. The video stuff, you know, editing and stuff, we'll get better as we go. The lighting in the shop is terrible. I'm going to start working on that next week. We do build lots of engines. We do some fabricating. We're going to do lots of different stuff on the channel. Some drag racing, some building, and just lots of fun stuff like that. We wanted to start the channel just because, well, we always build crazy stuff. Well, crazy to some, normal to some. To us, it's just normal stuff. Like I said, we're not professionals. You're going to find maybe technical things that you don't like how we do stuff, and you know, and that's fine. We're not trying to tell everyone how to do stuff. We're just showing how we do it. Anyway, a little bit about the channel to start off. We're going to start off with this car right here. This is James' 1930 Model A. It's got a small block Chevrolet in it. It's a little street car. It's lightweight. It's got a little 7.5 rear end in it. James is worried about the 10-bolt rear, but it's got all the best parts: Moser axles, C-clip eliminators, Detroit locker, Yukon gears. It's got good parts in it. I don't think it's going to break real quick. Last year we ran a 383 in this car. Naturally aspirated, almost 500 horse. It did pretty well. It was beating on cars with boost and whatnot, and that's just because it's lightweight. You know, it's a good car. But this is going to be one of the cars featured. We just built this engine, as you see the rags over the carb hole. We are waiting for Kevin at CSU to get finished with our carburetor. This engine is a dart block SHP. It's got ProMax 225cc heads. It is 400 cubic inches. It's got a custom cam motion solid roller turbo cam. It's a Borg Warner S475 turbo. You know, the car's a little sketchy, so we're probably just gonna set it up on gasoline at 7 pounds of boost. Unless he decides to turn this into a full race car, I really don't think we should turn it up much more than that. It's, as you can see, there's not much of a roll bar there. I don't know what the frame can handle for horsepower, but I'm sure at 7 pounds, we're probably at the max this car's going to be able to handle. We'll get more into this car and the build. The motor is brand new, never been ran. We fired it real quick, but had major problems with the carburetor leaking. Metering block had a crack in it or something. Anyway, we'll get more on this car later. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's really fast. It's going to be a lot faster. Another project we're working on here is this 65 F100. This is mine. We didn't get any footage. Oh, we do got more footage on this too that's going to be coming with the engine build. I forgot to tell you guys that. We got footage of us building the motor, putting the motor in, some of the problems we've had with like alternator clearance. If you can see that, that's crazy. Stuff like that. Sorry, the shop's trashed with everything that's been going on. I do have a 2010 Crown Vic front end in this. I don't got much footage as far as me putting it in, because there's so many videos on YouTube putting these Crown Vic front ends in. I didn't figure you guys needed any more. Now on the back, I got to give credit to Go Fast Garage. I'll put a link in the description below. I got the idea from him. This is a 2017 Mustang GT IRS rear end. It is a track pack rear end. I think the only thing that makes it a track pack is a 373 gears. Someone did put an aftermarket sway bar on it. It's bigger than stock. I bought the rear end off of eBay. Got the frame all notched up. There, we're just tack welded in right now with the rear end. Parts are coming in for the truck, so we won't be doing much on this for a little bit longer. But we just kind of wanted to tell you about what's going on with the shop, what's going to be going on with the channel. We're going to do some fun stuff. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. We're going to bang up some cars, some cheap cars. It's going to be lots of fun that you guys can, really get into. I want to do some no prep racing. James here is thinking about maybe doing a K20 swap Toyota pickup and just going full drag with it. That's going to be a fun project. We got all kinds of ideas I'm drawing up right now on graph paper, a design for a chassis for a street rail, street buggy, whatever you want to call it. I want to use Corvette suspension clips. I want to run a mid-engine LS motor in it. I think that'd be a hoot. I think it'd be real fun, especially when we make it real light, build it out of chromoly. Anyway, that's kind of what we're going to do is, just do lots of building and racing and beating on our stuff. My truck, I ain't going to beat on it too hard. Definitely going to throw it around a little, though. I don't want to bang it up, though, if you know what I mean. I also have this old six-banger Mustang I picked up. I bought the thing purely to put a big motor in it. Yeah, you can see it got a ding on the door there. It's a little dinged up. That's why I got it. So I got the thing stupid cheap. I just like the body. I didn't want to buy a really nice GT just to take the drivetrain out of it and throw it away. So I figured I'd buy me one for 1,500 bucks or so and just jerk the 6-cylinder out. Anyway, I got a eliminator block cam, custom solid roller cam motion cam. Probably going to do about 520 cubic inches with a couple big turbos. It's going to make some power. We're going to try to start getting to some of these YouTube call outs. I'd really like to start going to some of those. We'll take this thing. We'll probably take the Mustang when it's done. We're talking about building a burnout truck. And we're going to also have some other stuff like we're going to start doing some muscle car reviews. We have access to a lot of rare muscle cars that they've been sitting for years and the gaskets are dried up. Fuel tanks need cleaned, the general thing with getting an old car running. It's been sitting forever. Anyway, we got some Hemi Cudas. One of the cars in the collection that we'll be getting at is a 1964 Plymouth Savoy. It's a max wedge stage 3 car, push button automatic, one of 9 made, I believe. The odometer reads 911 miles. Almost all them miles are from running a drag campaign in Southern California. It's a pretty neat car. There's a lot of cars in this collection that we're going to be able to get at. There's a Yarborough edition Cyclone, very low mileage. That car's been sitting forever and it really needs new gaskets, and the carbs were rebuilt and the fuel system gone through, stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff we're going to be bringing you. So it's not just going to be all out drag cars or drift cars, or like my truck here, kind of a drift truck. Or it's just going to be it's going to be a mixture of just everything. Your classic muscle cars, your hot rods, and we're going to build almost everything here. We're going to do it all ourselves. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Some of the information that we're going to turn up on the muscle cars is going to be pretty interesting. Some of you might learn some stuff. Some of the old guys like me probably know a lot of it, but maybe some of the younger folks will like watching, tech specs and stuff like that on some of these old cars. We'll get them running. Then we're going to show you the car. We'll take it out, do like a 0-60, 60 to 0, you know, and then what we'll do is make up a board on the shop here, and then we can kind of write all the specs of each car that we test. You know, the first car we're testing is going to be a 70 Corvette 454 4-speed car. Going to be pretty fun. It's a doctor friend of mine. It's been sitting for 10 years. It just needs to get running. So like I said, be patient with us. And like I said, we're not professionals. We don't claim to be the best mechanics. We don't claim to try. We're not trying to teach you all how to do stuff. We're just showing you how we do it. So I'm sure some of you are going to be like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have done it that way. Well, that happens. So I hope you guys all enjoy the channel. More videos are going to start coming. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see you around.